Our first wild camping adventure on Dartmoor was already well underway. We'd reached the East Dart waterfall for lunch, but we still had a long way to go before finding somewhere to spend our second night of wild camping. From a historic bridge and spectacular views to another beautiful sunrise and our final climb back to Haytor, this was the second half of our Hound of the Baskervilles adventure. Hello and welcome back to Explorer John and Sarah. This is part 2 of our first wild camping adventure on Dartmoor, following a 3-day route called the Hound of the Baskervilles, which we found on Komoot. If you haven't seen the first part, we'll put a link in the description so you can follow the whole adventure from the beginning. Today we continue from the East Dart River waterfall, where we'd stopped for lunch and had taken the opportunity to dry out our tent in this beautiful location. With the tent packed away and everything back in our backpacks, we continued our journey towards Postbridge. There weren't many big tors or hills in this section of the route, but the temperature was definitely starting to rise. After spending much of the previous day walking in cooler and more changeable weather, the heat was quite a contrast, and carrying everything we needed for wild camping was starting to make itself felt. This should be Postbridge. Eventually we reached the Dartmoor Visitor Centre at Postbridge, and by this point we were very glad to have a chance to rest. We were also able to get some water from a dispenser inside the centre. It was lovely and cold and very much appreciated on what was becoming a really hot day. Before leaving Postbridge, we took a short walk to see the famous Clapper Bridge. The bridge is made from huge granite slabs, some of which are more than 4 metres long and about 2 metres wide. It's believed to date back to the medieval times and was once used by pack horses and later by vehicles travelling across the river. These days, a more modern road bridge carries the traffic, leaving the old Clapper Bridge as a fascinating reminder of how people travelled across Dartmoor in the past. So it's now coming up to 3 o'clock nearly. I reckon we've got about 3.5, maybe 4 miles left, but they are hills and tors. So we're heading up to Lakehead Hill, then on to Bellever Tor, and then Laughter Tor, and then we'll finish on Ridden Ridge. So an afternoon of climbing to go. Hopefully the views will be worth it. That was Lakehead Hill, and now we are heading to Something Tor, Bellever Tor, Bellever Tor.
Bellever Tor.
Bellever Tor.
We don't know how to say it.
I think we're supposed to go straight down here and then up that main path.
Ah, cool. Looks like easy.
Yeah. And so the climb begins. How do we get into there? Here we go, yep. Yeah, random bench without any legs. It's just all the roots underneath. And we're heading in there.
Thank you.
Oh, it's nice having a bit of shade.
And an easier path to walk on.
Yeah. And where are we off to next?
Laughter Tor.
Laughter Tor. We'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, might be crying at the top. Hang on a minute. This is a bigger step than some of the others. Thank you.
From Bellever, we pass Laughter Tor before heading back down towards the East Dart River.
Take a little step back. I need somewhere to get to.
Yay!
Thank you. That was just a little big.
Sarah, our final climb for today.
Yay! Says the path is that way. Or is it that way?
I'll have a look. No, I'd say it is that one there.
That one?
The proper path.
Okay.
We made it.
Potential camping spot.
Maybe.
If we like it. Scoping out for dinner.
Yeah, we're going to sit here, have dinner first. See how busy this place is, whether it seems alright. And then we'll set up the tent if it's fine.
Yep.
What have we got today? Mugshot.
You have sweet and sour noodles, and I have chicken and sweet corn noodles.
Oh, delish.
Do you want a spoon or a fork?
Fork, I think. Right, it looks like this is going to be our campsite. Before starting the trip, we'd already checked that this area was within the permitted backpack camping areas as shown on the Dartmoor National Park camping map. This is something we'd definitely recommend doing if you're planning your own Dartmoor wild adventure. You can't simply pitch a tent anywhere you like, so always check the current official camping map and guidance before setting off. So this is our camping site tonight. Here we are. We've been here for a while now, hour and a half maybe. And we haven't seen anybody else. Seems like we're going to have a quiet night. If you're enjoying coming along on our Dartmoor adventure, don't forget to subscribe to Explorer John and Sarah and join us on our travels as we discover more amazing walks, hidden gems and unforgettable places across the UK and beyond. We're really enjoying sharing our first wild camping adventure with you, so make sure you subscribe if you like to see where our next adventure takes us. How was today?
I think I was more used to having my bag. There was a definite section where I struggled a lot after Postbridge around 3 p.m. That was like, yeah, that was a very slow section where I could have stopped many times, but then I got back into it after that, and yeah.
It was so hot this afternoon. I think that sapped our energy.
That's when we went downhill and then the breeze stopped. It's like when you were on the top and it was sunny, there was still that breeze to keep you cool. But yeah, when you weren't, it was just still and hot.
It's beautiful though, isn't it? That's interesting how wherever you walk, you go a little bit further and like the landscape completely changes. Like it's different in so many different places.
Yeah.
But it's so quiet as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like we haven't really met too many people. Like obviously in Postbridge there were quite a few, but yeah, everywhere else it's just like a handful of people.
Yeah, just like a couple. There seems to be less animals around at the moment where we've decided to put our tent, so hopefully we won't get disturbed, or I won't get disturbed by horses in the morning.
So yesterday there were sheep as well, weren't there?
Yeah.
But I can't see anything at the moment.
No, I've heard a couple of sheep, but I don't think they're nearby.
Cool. Hopefully another good night's sleep. So hopefully we can get a good night's sleep.
I did not get a good night's sleep yesterday, but we'll try.
Last night anyway.
Yeah.
Cool. No, it's been good though.
Yeah, definitely.
I enjoy the surroundings. I've enjoyed the challenge of it as well.
But not the getting up after you've sat down.
No, not the getting up, not the carrying the bag. That is hard, isn't it? There's definitely things we've worked out that we don't need.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was loads.
No, that's it. After tomorrow, we might have used most of it. See, my bag has at least been getting lighter as we've eaten the food.
Water's been the biggest thing though.
Yeah.
Trying to make sure that we find water and getting water at the right point. Like we went really low earlier, and I think tomorrow morning we're going to be low again.
Well, yeah, because we'd our things were mostly full when we went past that last river.
Yeah.
So it seemed silly to fill them up again, but maybe we should have like combined a couple of things.
Yeah, could have done.
At least just filled up the bottle with water from the river.
So, and I was coming up that hill thinking we should go down and get the water, shouldn't we?
Did you?
Yeah. I was thinking we could tip the bottle into the bladder and then fill that one. And I thought, oh, but it's not much different.
Yeah, no, I was
But
thinking,
now we're low.
I thought I had more in my bladder as well. But yeah, we should have done that. Never mind. Live and learn.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to get ready for bed then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See you in the morning. We woke the next morning to another beautiful sunrise, and just like the previous morning, we weren't completely alone. We had a few guests around the campsite, making their presence known as we started getting ready for another day on the trail. How are you doing in there?
Oh. Just got my mattress to fold up.
Cool. Quick snack before we go.
Pre-breakfast breakfast.
Sounds good. Right, let's go. We had around 9 miles left to complete, so we packed up early and headed down the ridge.
Getting less of a path.
Yeah, some of these paths are not great. And slightly creepy. That is a skull. The whole bit here looks a bit eerie and
Reminds me of like the elephant graveyard and the Lion King.
Once we've got down to the river at the bottom of this hill, I think we've got to go back up the other side at least a bit. And then we cut across to the left there. It is a very peaceful morning. Just can't see anybody. Lots of animals.
Yeah.
Sun's out.
At least the animals are not in our way today.
No, the animals are somewhere away from us. It's a nice morning.
Hopefully, it's very pleasant.
Hopefully we can find somewhere nice for breakfast again.
Oh, there's stepping stones.
Oh, okay.
There.
Bit concerned we won't get across this, but there are stepping stones. At the bottom of the hill we reached Walla Brook. This gave us another opportunity to replenish our water supplies. We filtered the water before using purification tablets, which gave us some reassurance that the water was safe to drink. We have water.
We do.
But
the bag's full up again.
Yes, yeah, bag's heavy again. But we're going to go and find somewhere else to go and have breakfast. Which path is it? More hills.
More hills. Lots of sheep and lambs.
This is the sort of path that I like. It's not on a hill, but you still got great views. Normally you have to be going up or down to get such good views.
And it's a very clear day already.
Yep. Let's get some miles done this morning. Not far into the road section of today's route, we found somewhere nice to stop for breakfast. After packing everything away and getting moving early, it was good to sit down for a while and enjoy some food before continuing. Breakfast all done. Time to head off. Today we're heading this way. Oh, it's getting a bit hot today, so it's time to change into our shorts. Right, let's go. So now we're heading on a bit of a windy path, a few roads and paths up to Turnhill Rocks, which I think are these here, and then on to Pill Tor afterwards. So it looks like there's a bit of climbing to do. Works out to be only about 3 miles away, but looks quite a hilly 3 miles, so might take us a little while. Hopefully we'll be there for lunchtime, and once we're there at Pill Tor, we will be able to see Haytor, the other side of it.
Cool.
Which is the end. Let's go. So there's Widdicombe on the moor that way. You can see the church in the distance, but we are going that way. From here we passed the small hamlet of Lower Dunstone and then Chittleford before beginning the climb towards Turnhill Rocks. Up. Oh, this is a steep bit going up to Turnhill Rocks. Doesn't look that far on the map, but looks like we've got quite a bit of climbing to do. So we're off the road now, and then just got the last climb. Yeah, I think that's Turnhill Rocks. It was nice on the road in that we got lots of miles done, but still hard work. Last bit though. As we get closer, that hill seems to be getting taller. How's that work?
Nice view.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Fields. Past
That's
church when Widdicombe, was it?
Widdicombe on the Moor.
That's where we were, down there.
And then we've taken a sort of long way round, and then we probably went past all of those houses and that down there.
Yes.
And then come round this way. And then last little bit. From Turnhill Rocks there was a short climb to Pill Tor. Once we reached the rocky outcrop at the top, we stopped for lunch. By this point we'd already covered a fair distance with our full backpacks, so another chance to sit down and enjoy the views was very welcome. I think they found one over there. Okay. Oh, it's got a bit chilly up here.
Yeah, the cloud coverage has increased throughout the day and it's a bit breezy.
Lunch is alright. Now we're just having some more of our homemade flapjacks.
Final pieces. Empty tub to take home.
And then we'll set off. Oh, it's hard to get going after we've stopped for a while, especially as it's chilly. Legs are a bit stiff.
Well, I'm actually looking forward to getting going and warming up again.
Let's do that then. So we're taking a bit of a detour just because we've got to get back because of time. We're supposed to be going over to Lower Tor, which is just over here. We're going to miss that one out. We're going to go to Top Tor, which is just in front of us. And then on to Haytor. Oh no, Saddle Tor, and then Haytor after that. So just makes it a little bit quicker.
Alright,
And in no time at all,
we're here.
we're here. That was the easiest one to get to. Okay, so last bit, we're just going to head up here, up this road, and then to Saddle Tor, and then from there over to Haytor there, where we're going to finish. So it doesn't look that far to go, but there'll be some climbing, so it's going to take us longer than we expect it to. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
A bit more rest. Not really sure.
They look all pretty with their pink and yellow flowers. They're not.
Here we go.
And we've made it up to the top of Saddle Tor. Can have a quick look round before we move on. There was a nice steady climb to the top of Saddle Tor, and once we reached the summit, we were rewarded with some fantastic views. Looking eastward, we could see sweeping views across the South Devon landscape towards the coast, including areas around Teignmouth and Torbay. It was one of those moments where you realise just how far you've travelled and how much of the landscape you've walked through over the previous 3 days.
One more tour to go.
And there it is. From Saddle Tor we had a short incline before beginning our final climb back towards Haytor.
Those steps were very helpful, and the handholds. I would not have made it to the top otherwise.
They just needed those on all of them.
Yeah.
Right, shall we go and see the
See the
ponies, horses, whichever ones they are?
I don't know the difference.
There's loads over there, isn't there?
It's like they're enjoying the attention as well.
Yeah.
I wonder if they get fed.
Greeting us at the main rocky outcrop on Haytor was a large group of Dartmoor ponies, seemingly quite happy to pose for all the attention they were getting from the visitors. They were a great way to welcome us back to where our adventure had started 3 days earlier.
Oh, cool. Well, she lives in Exeter.
She wanted some attention.
Water.
And then there was just one final climb, the second peak of Haytor.
Use your hands, please. Don't be afraid if you are.
We did it! And that was it. After 3 days of hiking, wild camping and carrying everything we needed on our backs, we had completed the Hound of the Baskervilles route across Dartmoor. It had been the longest distance we've ever walked while carrying all of our camping equipment, so reaching the end felt like a real achievement. Looking back, the views throughout the 3 days had been amazing. We loved the variety of landscapes, from the rocky tors and open moorland to the rivers, waterfalls, ancient settlements and wooded sections. We also had some fantastic animal encounters along the way, from the Dartmoor ponies to the other wildlife we came across while camping. But perhaps the best part was the camping itself. Both of the places we found were incredibly peaceful, and waking up to those Dartmoor sunrises made carrying the tent and all the extra weight feel completely worthwhile. And after 3 days of walking, we're already looking forward to coming back and exploring more of Dartmoor. Thank you for watching, and that's bye for now.